Hey, what's up, everybody? We're going to go over XRP and we're going to go over the Bitcoin chart. We hit above, so we broke structure right here on Bitcoin. But we're also still at this daily resistance trend and zone right here. There's a whole bunch of markings up on here. Actually, just wanted to get on here and kind of go over. So we shared them in the group on the page, but wanted to go over this stuff to kind of show you what that means, what everything means. So let's look first at this article. I was reading this. One of the most famous sayings on Wall Street is saying that Bitcoin is in a triangle. It's forming a triangle. So let's hear what they say real quick. These tend to break up.
Triangular behavior. One analyst at FX Pro said in an email, quote, "It is generally believed that such consolidation formations end with an upward breakout. Although triangles usually resolve in the direction of the preceding trend, they can sometimes end with a downside breakout, indicating a bearish trend reversal. Traders should continue to follow the price action closely over the next few days." That's it for.
So there's that. So, and that is accurate. Some factors that are playing against this is the reason why I posted is these indicators here. This is a solid. Let me get rid of this. This is a solid daily trend on Bitcoin. Let me get rid of this. Put this up here because this is where there's a lot of liquidity in here. You know, if we were to break back down below this, then collectively, I mean, that's what people are after, but also there are things that are driving the price up, like the FOMC, you know, decision to keep rates steady. You know, that's when we saw a breakout up from this smaller consolidation. So right here, we were consolidating right here, and this candle right here was around that time. So that's bullish, but still we got rejected up here. We came back inside and retested the daily trend on the hour, and we got big engulfing. Now we're at this structure right here. So looking at this area to see if it holds. And this would be on the 15-minute like maximum, like you zoom out. That'd be what you have. And then down here. So mainly watching these levels and these moving averages on the hour. Right now we're getting rejected right here. You know, so if we see a breakthrough past 33, down here at the bottom, 33,500-ish. So we break down in here into 33.4 on the hour, and we break these moving averages, you know, we could see a price action pattern down here. We also have this huge daily fair value gap down here. So while we had a breakout of this triangle, here's a triangle on the hour. So we go up here. Oops, let's go bring this down. So if we go from up here down to here, this is the triangle. So we actually had the breakout. This is it could have been false breakout. It's kind of like a shoulder right here. So a reversal, we could see price shoot through here, even if it's just to grab some of this liquidity down here. But we'll see what happens as it is now. You know, we've gone up quite a ways. Here's the triangle on the 4 hour. Here's the 1100. I'm thinking we could go back down here closer to the 30 and consolidate up here just to close up this gap and maybe consolidate until we see further. We could break through and just see consolidation, you know, like until, you know, we get some more fundamental indicators that will push us higher. We've been going up for a while. This is a solid support. So when we broke this, we were under this for a really long time, the 30K support. So, looking at that as a possibility, this is the 1100 day moving average. We were below it and broke up above when the ETF excitement started. So just looking, we did have a break. We'll be looking for, on smaller time frames, I'll be looking for some type of price action pattern here, and then a breakup, and then, like I said before, we want to see preferably some kind of recognition that we're getting rejected on the other side of this daily trend, and claim it as support, and claim this resistance as support to be more bullish, also with maybe some more bullish fundamentals. But we will see what happens on the downside. A lot of times Bitcoin's really well known for this. You see it break up and then down. So this is another possibility. We could range around here. Of course, none of this is financial advice, just sharing perspective. We could consolidate this way, or we could drop. So, just like the lady said on CoinDesk, it's the way it is. You just got to watch the price behavior, stay connected as much as you can to what's going on with macro events to make a match in price action. So let's look at XRP. Had posted this in the group also. I want to look at Bitcoin first because obviously it impacts the price movement. So we have a similar type triangle here, except for this one is rising. We took liquidity right here. The markup did have a bunch of stuff on there. Got some feedback. So there was a bunch of stuff on the chart. So let's figure out, go through it and explain right here. So if we get a close down here at around 60 cents, like this hour closes bearish, just started. See, we got rejected right here. This is showing a change in momentum from buying to selling. Okay, so these tend to break down, and so we're looking at this area right here, because you can see there's a lot of liquidity here. I don't normally use moving averages and things, but I know a lot of people do. So we put them up. This 1100 is a big one. We fall below this, we just have to see what was happening fundamentally at that point in time if that happens. But this structure right here, it's a bit of a consolidation minus this breakout and the spike. So this area around 56 cents, around 57 cents is pretty heavy support, pretty significant support for XRP. And this goes back, this is actually a daily, so this would be a daily support. Okay, right here, dead smack in the center. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a wick down, but we'll just have to see what happens. These have a tendency to break out, a percentage of the time, and it's a high percentage of the time. In the article, let's go down here. In the article, they talk about this. Let's read this briefly. One of the most famous sayings on Wall Street is that a bull market tends to stay in motion unless external forces act upon it. That means fundamental, like macro news events, world events, things like that. Also like inflation data, interest rates, that kind of stuff. So Bitcoin has historically lived up to the aged model along Sir Isaac Newton's third law of motion, and it could do so again, rising as high as 56,000 by the end of the year, according to the crypto services provider Metricourse. If Bitcoin is up at least 100% by this time of the year, then there is a 71% chance. See, nobody knows, but we get a conviction. It's against our human our natural human state to our condition to think in probabilities and in statistics. That's why this stuff is so hard. So you got to understand this stuff, and you got to know how to use risk management in accordance with this to come out with a consistently rising equity curve. Talk about day trading. So you got to look at these numbers because these are accurate. It's math. It's not, it's math and emotions is all that it is. Execution. So there's a 71% chance, or 5 in 7, that Bitcoin would finish the year higher with an average year-end rally of 65%. Mark Thielen, head of research and strategy at MatrixWorks, said in a note to clients on Thursday, as Bitcoin tends to reach its peak by December 18th, we could call the 6 to 7 weeks from early November to mid-December Bitcoin Santa Claus rally. Let's see, we might see a weekend sell-off. Just wanted to get on here and keep everybody up to date as to what we're seeing over here. None of this is financial advice. Just wanted to get on and explain this a little bit better. So looks like we could get that break here. We'll just have to wait and see. If y'all have any questions at all, then just reach out and holler. Until then, we will see you on the next one. See ya.